Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Well, you guys see me absolutely destroying these Hydra heads here. We're going to talk about the upgrade that I got for my Trunda. If you guys watched my previous videos, I did get a 6-star Crushing Rend upgrade for my Trunda. It's one of the few champions that I've fully invested in building up from a 0-star all the way to a 6-star. It obviously takes a really long time for that, so I'm heavily invested in Trunda here. She obviously, is the meta for Hydra, unfortunately, and Plarium knows this, yet has not acted, and I don't think they will act anymore. So that's me speaking from my perspective. Obviously, I put my money where my mouth is, and I fully built my Trunda, fully invested in her, and now, of course, I don't want to see her get nerfed or changed, but obviously I think for the good of the game we probably need to see something happen, or at least offer some more options. It seems like Plarium is offering some options to compete in terms of some damage, but I don't think it's by their design or by their own thinking that they've gave us those options. For example, Yannicka does really well in Hydra, but I don't think they thought about that, saying, hey, we'll give you guys we'll give you guys whatever it is. I don't know what it is. What's that guy? Emic? Wixwell. Sorry, Wixwell. Hey, we'll give you guys Wixwell so that the community can choose these exact skills, so that the community can build a Yannicka team to compete against Trunda. I'm sure that was their train of thought somewhere. Yeah, right? But anyways, Plarium, I hope, is going to give us some options to compete with Trunda in the future, so that, it doesn't really just screw people over, right? Let people build Trunda for years and then screw her over. I don't like that. And I wouldn't be opposed if they said, hey guys, we'll fully refund everything. If they did, that's great. But since they haven't, and they probably won't, then they won't. And it's, at this point, I'd rather them not do anything. But yeah, like I said, for the betterment of the game, maybe they should. Anyways, guys, this is my Hydra team. I did showcase this, in my past videos, but we are, nearing the end of it. I wanted to go over the end of the run for you guys and then view the results for the first time. So on this rotation, I think the best I've gotten was about 8 billion damage. So with the Crushing Rend 6-star upgrade, we're already well surpassed 8 billion. Obviously, there's a lot of like RNG and stuff, but this is the best run I've gotten so far, and I think I'm going to keep it. It looks pretty good right now. You can see here we got 2 Force heads, which isn't the best, but luckily we have that Spirit head on the far right there. So there we go. Trunda's AI on auto. Very smart. So we're just going to let it do its thing. The great auto team, guys, if you guys want to check it out. I got it from a clanmate, Bango, so thank you so much to Bango. I can't say enough thanks to him. Made this team super easy for me, just to, auto it. I've been optimizing it for months. Like, keep that in mind, guys. Like, this stuff doesn't happen in a day. I've been optimizing this team for months, probably like, I'd say like 6 months, 5 or 6 months, building up that Trunda from zero star blessing. I never used Trunda before, obviously, and then I had to optimize this team. I never used Countess Licks before, Gerp Tuck before. I had to pick up protection pieces on all these champions. So it took a long time, but we're here. I'm happy with it. These are still baby numbers. Like, they're baby numbers, right? Grand scheme of things, they're baby numbers. But I'm happy with it until I can pull Yumiko or something, and then we can revisit building a new team. Maybe Yumiko double Nia or something like that. But Yumiko plus Trunda teams should do more than this exact team. But I'm happy with this overall performance so far. But yeah, until I pull Yumiko, or until I start getting like maybe some more insane empowerment or blessings on my other champions, then this is probably going to be as good as it's going to get for me for a little while at least. So nearing the end of it, we got 46 turns left. Maybe we'll pass 12 billion. I'm hoping that would be pretty cool. 11 billion here, looking pretty good. We do have the Spirit head at least, allowing us to pop off some of these guys. Yeah, like I said, his Trunda's AI is very solid. I don't really have to baby her too much here. Seems like we're running into these Force heads a lot. Rotations where there's a lot of Force heads really give Trunda a lot of trouble. I think this rotation, there's a pretty good spread. I think it's like 2-2-2 or something. So I think it's relatively even spread here. But the Torment head being forced is a little bit annoying, especially if Torment like eats somebody and then we have to kill them. That's a little bit annoying. But we are only on hard difficulty, so even some of our like, non-Trunda champions can still do some damage. Like Countess Lix can do some damage. My Emic can do some damage. Even Lydia can drop a little bit of damage as well. Definitely enough to clear clear Trunda out of some of getting devoured for sure. So looks like we just passed 11. Can we get one more blast in? We need the decreased defense and weaken from Lydia. Okay, there we go. And can we get a blast? Trunda. She's loaded up and yay! We got one more blast in just for another 100 million damage. Anyways, guys, so that's going to be the end of that run. And this is going to be a keeper for me, considering it's the best I've ever gotten. 11.14 billion. It's only on hard, like I said. It's a pretty baby key. We got Trunda doing almost 10 billion damage by herself. Yep, so fair and balanced, I know. But yeah, that's going to be the team. I'm going to go over the presets and some of the gearing here just to showcase it off a little bit. But super happy with this. I'm going to cash it in here. Countess Lix chipping in with 1.2 billion damage. That damage is coming from Hex. She is in a Hex set. Show you guys the team after this finishes loading. Emic chipping in with 43 million damage. Lydia 51 million damage. Don't think either of them have War Master. But yeah, I'll quickly go over the team here real quick. We got my Trunda here. She is in my best gear, so unfortunately I do have to basically like swap my best gear onto her once a week basically to do this run. But she is the best gear on my account in 6-piece Merciless. You can kind of see here with the Hydra bonuses what she can do. 400 crit damage with 20% ignore and then 20 speed. So 280 speed, some pretty good, obviously good stats. Not the worst Trunda, right? Not the worst Trunda, I hope. I hope from all my years of farming gear, not the worst Trunda in the world. Skills here, Crushing Ren, big upgrade at the 6-star, of course. 6-star, we got plus 10 speed and the big upgrade to Crushing Ren. Previously, she was using Heaven Cast. Masteries, I went with Helm Smasher, of course, and Stoke the Fury. Stoke the Fury because you're running Grip Tuck. And I think I was recommended to run Cycle of Magic for extra 5% decrease to cooldown, but I guess I'm not too sure. I guess having this run even once is better than all the counter attacks you get. So maybe I should change my masteries to that. And yeah, so that's my Trunda. After that, we have my Emic. I finished off his 9-piece protection set, which is thumbs up. Very, very good. He does offer some buffs here. So unkillable, taunt, and shield. And then, yeah, so he offers 2 buffs, so 10% extra damage for everybody. Previously, I was running him in like Reflex and Merciless so that he has more chance to get his reset back. I don't know how good or consistent that was relative to his 9-piece. I think 9-piece is just more consistent. You just get the damage all the time. Masteries, no, not even War Master. Yeah, Emic being the GOAT that he is. Super, super good champion. Fully booked, of course. All these champions are fully booked, guys. Countess Lix here in a Cursed and Merciless set. So the Merciless set's going to get back her cooldown reduction and her speed down more often. Her Merciless, the Curse set, she's actually really solid in Curse set because she brings 2 AoEs and she'll get more of these abilities back more often because of the Merciless inner kit. So yeah, so this is it. Her stats here with the Hydra bonuses. 314 speed, crit cap with some crit damage, accuracy to land her stuff. Yeah, so not too bad there. Oh, I didn't show the stats for Emic. Emic here. Emic. So basically I have Countess Lix going and then Emic will come in with the reset, for example. Almost crit capped, feels bad, man. He doesn't need anything else. I wanted maybe accuracy, maybe resistance on him, but at this low level, it doesn't really matter. After that, we have Lydia. Lydia is in a 9-piece, so I completed her 9-piece. Good damage coming out from her as well with the bonuses there for the 9-piece. Almost crit capped, sad times for me. Accuracy enough, and then just survivability is totally fine. In terms of the skill, I think Lydia goes second. So Duchess opens first, and then Lydia goes. Cruelty, I have them all in cruelty. Multiple cruelties on this team makes sense because you're blowing up the head so quickly that new heads are spawning all the time. You want those to have reduced defense right away. So having multiple cruelty champions makes a lot of sense. Okay, guys, so just something to consider there. Why I have multiple cruelty champions. Masteries, War Master for extra damage. These things don't really matter. Cycle for more defense down weaken, longer buffs, for example. That's that. Grip Tuck is also in a 9-piece. This one also I think maybe is not the best because the only way he gets benefit from the 9-piece is if he lands the continuous heal. So it's kind of like 5% extra buff here or there. It's not always a given. So previously I had him run in Merciless and Reflex as well, so he gets more opportunity to place his poisons. This is, off during the presets, so you have more opportunity to place more poisons, which increases the multiplier of Trunda's damage. I think that might be better than the 9-piece protection. I know there's a version with Lanicus that has ally attack, so when ally attack happens, Mossbeard will place more continuous heals on everybody, therefore the 9-piece protection is better. But I think for that team it's much better, but for my team I think maybe the Reflex Merciless setup is better for Grip Tuck, so I'll probably change it back or play around with that a little bit more. So Hydra, yeah, 307. Again, he's probably going just before Trunda so that Trunda gets the boost and then the big blast. He needs accuracy to land the block buffs right here. And masteries, I have him a War Master, but he does no damage, so it feels bad. Lastly, Duchess is in a 9-piece as well. She is powering the team up with the shield buff and then 3 buffs here. Very, very good. Otherwise, masteries, I have her in arena masteries, doesn't really matter. Total stats here for my Hydra battles. If she goes first, resistance doesn't matter. Everything else doesn't matter. In hard difficulty, these guys don't take enough damage to die, like ever. So yeah, that's enough to power the Trunda, do billions and billions of damage. I'll show you guys a preset real quick if you guys are interested in the team. Again, Bango, my clanmate, put the team together for me. So again, thank you so much for that. No credit. I'm not taking any credit from that for sure. But Trunda here, you disable her A3, so her resets on the Merciless goes into here for sure. Duchess, do whatever. Grip Tuck, disable the A2. Just go for the poison stuff, of course. Emic, open with the unkillable, and then you go with the reset afterwards. Countess Lex opens with the decreased speed, and then the cooldown afterwards. Lydia opens with the A2, and then disable the A3. So yeah, that's going to be the team. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys see how ridiculous some of this stuff is. I am excited that I got the 6-star done for Trunda. Now I can focus on something else. But of course, saving up for these soul stones take a really long time. Building one champion from 1 to 6-star takes about 6 to 8 months. And that's daily grinding resources in the game. So yeah, it does take a long time. It does take serious commitment. Ever since soul stones were implemented, I only have 3 champions that are fully built from 0 stars to 6 stars. So I have Rotos, my Taras, and then my Trunda. These champions were built from no stars all the way to 6 stars. I never got lucky and pulled any stars on them. But each one takes about 6 months, 6 to 7 months roughly of daily grinding the Iron Twins. And then obviously managing your resources in the Altar of Souls. So anyways, it's a big investment. Hopefully it pays off. Having some fun with it. It's nice to see some big numbers and contribute to the clan. That's the big thing. I need to contribute. Feel bad. Obviously, I'm getting carried super hard until I pull a Yumiko. But it is what it is. But yeah. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Obviously, it's a little bit crazy and endgame stuff, but it is the nature and meta of the Hydra Clash right now. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how you guys like the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.